Welcome. What it do?
What's going on, fam bam?
It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Trizzy in the building. Back again.
Back again. Yes, Say Like a Champ, episode 117. Another beautiful Tuesday here in Phoenix, Arizona. We'd like to welcome our slackers wherever you're joining. We got some in the building already. We got Unk, hello from Texas. What's good?
What up?
We got Moms in the building. We got Kelly. We got Pops. We got Anthony Weston already checking in. Thank you so much. We appreciate y'all being here on this holiday week. I know everybody's got a lot to look forward to this weekend, and I definitely got a lot to look forward to myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting myself in shape right now to handle these plates.
Yes, sir.
That's what it is. So tonight we'll probably be going. Well, it's going to be kind of a mini Slack Express, but we're also going to do our NFL picks at the end of the episode as well. So we're going to run through that. So we're going to kind of combine a couple things. We normally do that on Thursdays, but you know that what it is. That's the big turkey day. So we're going to do it like that today. But I think we've had a couple more slackers joining. What it do, Bobby? What's good? We got Stephanie in the building as well.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all. So yeah, we know we like to do this little pre-intro and just encourage everybody to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff. We appreciate the engagement, and we'll be chatting with you through the show. And and that's what it is. We go ahead and make this thing officially official with the second intro. You ready, Strizzy?
Yes, sir.
Now it's official. Say Like a Champ, episode 117. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Strizzy.
And we back. We in the building for another one. You know what it is. We got to add one more member to our panel before we get this thing fully going. And that is Marcus, the super producer. What's good?
Good, man.
What up, man?
Good, brother.
Just living the dream, man. Happy to see you for sure. Glad
what's up, fam?
You're very busy, so
Bobby here early. We know why. But, he's been late last couple of weeks, but he's on time today.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. He's coming in with the Chiefs Kingdom hashtag. And Bobby, let me just get something out the way right now. Order's on the way. You know what I'm saying? Fanatics hooked it up, but you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a couple days for the shipping, and all that. But we'll get that taken care of. You know what I'm saying? We'll honor that for sure. So Grace in the building as well. She says, thankful for the Slack crew for helping with H for H. And yeah, that was a great event. We did work. Strizzy not out there on Saturday.
I promise next year I'm coming. I promise y'all.
For sure. No, for sure.
We know you got. We see you working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we see the evidence on the IG and stuff like that. We know where you at. You straight.
Yeah, exactly. But no, we'll get you involved for sure. But no, it was a good time. They fed over 100 people, I believe, right there at the tables. They had tables set up. Everybody, tablecloths, decorations. Everybody could sit down and have a nice meal. And then there was a outpouring of food and donations in that realm. So they were able to package up basically 80 more meals in styrofoam and go and hit the streets with those. So great job with for H. Great job, Grace. Great job, Jerry and Nancy as well for helping out. We had a great time. So
for sure,
that was super dope. So but yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get this thing popping. I'm gonna pull up the little layout real quick so we can get it going. We got a couple things to talk about, and let's go ahead and jump into this very first one. What's up next?
Oh, let's check it out, man, real quick.
Tune to NFL Talk. Let's get it. All right, NFL Talk for this week. Nothing too crazy except for, we got to prepare for the Thanksgiving Day. There's always a triple header on Thanksgiving Day. America's team always plays, so that football and turkey kind of go hand in hand with that. Another thing that we do definitely got to shout out Moms. Moms Knows Best in the Pick'em League this week's winner, 11-4, came through. Another wild week. You know, there was definitely some upsets, and we'll be looking at the scoreboard here in a second. But definitely Moms prevailed on that one. So big shout out.
Moms, can you put on the Chiefs game? Who you picked? We want to know. We want to know who you picked.
We might have to go double check her on that, but I think I know who she picked. I know who she picked. So.
Win.
But no, definitely, Mom, great job. And last year you won a couple, but I'm like, between you and Kelly, I'm like, dang, like I gotta get it going. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta see what's going on. So so definitely shout out for that though. You did a great job on that one.
Moms and Kel's been huddling up or something. They leaving you out the game, son.
I know.
They ain't slick.
What's going on?
They ain't slick.
They'd be asking me about my stuff, and then they'd be going the other way. They'd be like, "What do you think about this?"
Right.
We already know.
So,
but that's what's up though. Great job. So yeah, let's just knock out this quick news. Jason Garrett was fired, the offensive coordinator for the Giants, after last night's game against the Bucs. I didn't think he was doing terrible. I guess you know what I'm saying, but
he got a lot of weapons over there. He should be using them. Yes, he should fire. He should.
Yeah, I think it was time, but I think he might not be the only one going down over there soon.
Because he shouldn't have Barkley going inside that many times. Like he's an outside running back. Like why you got him going straight up the middle? Like that ain't his style.
Especially coming back from injury too.
Yeah,
like,
he deserved to get fired for that. Was some dumb calls he was doing yesterday.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that one. Taysom Hill, he got an interesting deal. He's gonna make basically like $10 million a year, but it can escalate up if he becomes the starting quarterback. So he's got like a really interesting way that they kind of set up the contract. But if he stays in his current role, he'll be making like $40 million over 4 years. But if he becomes the starting quarterback down the line, it basically like escalates up. And he'd be kind of paid like almost like a starting quarterback. So I still don't really get it with this guy. Like I don't really like
weird.
It's not that big of a deal. Like to me, like what he offers and stuff, but Sean Payton loves him, so he keeps getting paid and keeps getting these interesting opportunities. So, Baker Mayfield, he's been booed. They asked him about him being booed. He's been really struggling lately, but the Browns continue to, eke out these wins. He said he doesn't really care about the booing, but I was just kind of curious about you guys. Like, would that bother you if your squad, like your home playing home game,
that hurt? He can say he wants to. That hurts. Yeah, that hurts.
See, he's banged up. I mean, he's really banged up. Like I don't think it's like a no excuses for a Baker. You know what I mean? But I think he's a lot more injured than he and the Browns are letting off. You know what I'm saying? Like they're running the ball like 30, 35 times a game right now, which they do run a lot, but like they're literally like, you don't have to do anything. Just we just want to run this ball. You know what I'm saying? So
no, I agree. I'm surprised they haven't started Case Keenum already. Like the way he's moving around, like he's struggling.
And that was my question next. Like, do you guys think they should sit him? Like at this point, I think they do. Like let Case Keenum get out there, get injured or get looked at, get healthy, and see what happens from there.
Yeah, I think it might be that time.
The front office want them to see him get hurt, probably.
I guess maybe they're just like go out there and just fall down. We'll see.
You want to play? Go ahead.
Give us a reason to put Case Keenum in.
Yeah,
or drop the quarterback next year. That's what they're gonna
do.
Yeah. But I definitely agree with y'all as far as like the booing hurts. If you enjoy the fans cheering for you, then when they boo, that hurts too.
That hurts. So I don't care. He can say what he wants.
Right. Yeah. No, I feel you.
If I was him, I'd be like, I'll make more money, y'all. That's all I always said. I'm rich. So say something back. It's just me. I'm gonna come back at you.
You can tell the people that are really unbothered, like the way they carry it. But him, what I'm saying.
They already booing you anyway, so what can you do for them not to boo you? They already booing you, so go ahead and get off your chest. Like I don't say something to them. So
true.
I just though.
I feel you. But yeah, that's what's up. The only other news, which we'll talk about later, but the NFL did flex some games around. They put a couple games on Saturday, that first weekend after college football is over. So they're going to start the Saturday weeks. I think it's week 13. So in like 2 weeks, they put some choice matchups, and they also flex some Sunday night games. Like I think one was Seattle versus the 49ers. They moved that out of there and put a different, better matchup in there and stuff like that. So this is that time where the NFL starts kind of curating because we know the teams now, right? They're like, yo, we can't be putting this on TV. So, so I really do enjoy that though. I'm glad for that because some of the schedules are getting kind of stale. Like so. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and look at the scoreboard. and we'll go ahead. We can start with the Cowboys Chiefs.
Go ahead, start. Pops already started.
Pops is saying, I think he's talking to the other A-Dub too. He's saying the Chiefs put it on us, and I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And Bobby, you know, he was going to be here today for sure and to talk about this one, and definitely Anthony Weston. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I'm really disappointed in the offense. If you would have told me that the Chiefs only scored 19 points, I would have been like, oh, we're gonna win. We're gonna win easily. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, we got that. Because against the Chiefs defense, like, there's no reason why we shouldn't have scored at least 20 plus points. But I do got to give them a little bit of credit. But I am disappointed as far as like the way the offense played. They seemed like they were a little bit rattled, and I'm like, why? You know, had some injuries.
Play caller,
but still, I'm like,
it's the play caller. He calls some stupid play. He does that when in the big games. He calls like weird stuff. Like, why you keep on calling those screens on 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1? Like,
right,
run the ball. Backwards. Like, let's go up, run the ball.
Yeah,
they ready for that screen. You building them out with that screen stuff. I don't know. It's just weird. And then like not having Tyler Smith, but people don't understand that's a big deal for us because anytime he's out, they look at their chops.
We go down. Back. Yeah.
And then we gotta see. Dak's still not healthy either. You could tell because he would have ran some of that stuff. He wasn't really running. He was throwing bad passes, not throwing the way. I knew we was gonna probably lose, but I was surprised that the defense played great. I don't care nobody say Patrick Mahomes didn't score, so we played great with Tyreek Hill, did great and everything. So that's kind of motivational thing because not having Gregory or Lawrence there, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, but the defense did great.
Yeah. Only thing we were really missing, we need this. We haven't had one. I said it again. We haven't had one since Darren Wilson. We need a safety. Yeah. We haven't had a safety yet. Like we have Wilson. He gets hurt all the time. He always goes so hard, so he knocks himself out. And then we have Kurtz back there. He's not a cover. He's a hitter too. We need a cover safety. That's all we need because we got a little guy over there. Number what's his name? Number 30, cornerback.
Brown.
He's trash. He's okay. I ain't gonna say trash. He's okay. But we need somebody that can help him out a little bit. He don't have no help over there, so he gets killed. And you know, Diggs, he's in and out sometimes too. But they got Parsons. Oh man,
that gives us something hopeful.
Yeah, he's special, man. So I'm happy about that.
That's the future of your defense right there.
No, I agree. Yeah. I mean, he did his thing, but and I don't know. I just thought there was a point in that game we were going to lose by 40. Like the way the defense looked the first quarter, and then they actually broke it down.
It felt like it.
And I kept saying, "Wow, we got another stop somehow." Like, okay,
crazy, offense, man. Like, come on.
Like that was just crazy. But
Dak, he's not playing good. I love Dak and everything, but he has to play better. Like he has to do better. Because honestly, I don't know. I think Rush might have made some better throws towards the end because the same time. No, I'm saying, well, that's what I'm saying. So when we played the Vikings, I think we was in the same predicament with the defense playing well, but the offense, he made good passes. He's not making like that one pass when CD got a concussion, he throws a little more. That's a touchdown.
Right.
He throws it right to the guy though. You know what I'm saying? So I can say I don't think he's healthy really. I don't think he's all the way there. We could say he's okay, but I don't think he's healthy. So I'm just saying I think if somebody else would make a better passes, I think would have been okay. I just think how it goes. So
yeah, I don't know. That is an interesting take. I definitely think he was just thinking like certain things, like certain throws he was just making like, oh, this always works, so I'm just going to throw it up there. And he definitely wasn't making good decisions. Took too many sacks. Yeah. I don't know. It was rough, but
and no receivers though. Really, we had no Omari, no CD the second half, so it was like
Some comments coming in though. Mom twisting the knife. She went with the Chiefs, of course.
I knew I did too, so I don't feel bad. I think my numbers back up, so I'm going.
Oh man! Right. You asked your mom was going with like you picked the Cowboys. She said I picked the Chiefs.
That's so funny though. No, that's too funny. Some discussion about Chris Jones going back to his spot. You know what I'm saying? That definitely did help. Good. Yeah. But yeah, and then Unk says, Cowboys were definitely not ready to play. I kind of agree too. Like it's just not right.
I don't know. I think they were ready to play. I just think Dak and play calling wasn't good. I think the defense they came to play, but people don't realize if you know football, like Pop said, like putting Jones in that his spot, he was because you have Ingram now, and he was just doing his thing. So I said, I think the Chiefs, like we said, they gonna come back, but I think they really back now. They don't get a lot of confidence beating us. So make them kind of go for a little run now. So, and we got a hard game Thursday. People don't realize we could lose again.
Yeah,
and the Eagles are winning now, so we'll be 2 games behind them. So we got to start getting out, man. So I don't know.
No, I feel you. I want to welcome Nancy to the show.
Hey,
Thank you for wishing us a great show. We appreciate you. Great seeing you this weekend. And also Desmond Cobb, welcome Desmond. Desmond says Pats Nation. I definitely wanted to talk about that game. That was all the way back Thursday night. They beat the Falcons down 25-0. And with the Bills loss this weekend, the Patriots are in the first place in the AFC East. That's pretty crazy. But I do like what I'm seeing out of the Patriots. Like they're, we'll see how they finish out. But I mean, they're looking pretty tough. If the offense can keep going, they might be scary because the defense always comes to play. But what do you guys think about the Patriots right now?
I gotta wait and see. Wait and see. I know I kept on saying it's early. It's not early no more. I think we're getting there. But I still think they got a couple more games to stretch how they play. Only with that team. I think they are good. They can stay healthy and maybe, but I don't think they. I don't think they. To me, they're still not better than the Bills. They're not better than the Chiefs. They're not better than what's the Chargers. Like people like that. I don't think they're better enough team like that yet. But they're doing okay. We'll see.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I'm kind of like with Marcus on that one too. I think that they don't make a lot of mistakes. Matt Jones has been taking care of the football. He started off a lot of interceptions at the beginning of the year. He's kind of stopped doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? And the Patriots are just kind of known for if we got to go on a 19 drive run, we'll go on a 19 possession run. We'll go on a 19 possession run. You know what I mean? So they'll take 11 minutes off the clock just going down the field. And I think that's what it's helping them win these games in the time of possession. But they're still not scary to me yet. You know what I mean? I don't know.
We'll find out. We'll find out really soon. As Anthony Weston says, Titans and Bills next 2 games. And they still have both of their games with the Bills left this year. So
yeah, they win those 2 games, and we'll come talk and see what they're doing.
Yeah. And Pop still doesn't like Josh Allen. So. Let's see some other ones. The Cardinals toughed out a game against the Seahawks with the backup. Seahawks still not looking great. Russell Wilson still not scoring a touchdown yet since his return. I feel like it might be over. Pete Carroll, after the game, he kind of left. They were asking him questions. He just left during the press conference, and then he came back and he was like, "I'm not used to losing. I don't really know what to do here." So, is it? I think it might be over for the Seahawks altogether.
Yeah, it's done. Yeah. And he knows it. And Russell Wilson, he's gonna be gone too. So he gonna probably retire. That whole organization is done, and it's because of Pete Carroll. He ruined this whole organization with that stupid call he did. So everything is on him. This whole couple of years, for real. They never recovered from that. From that. I blame everything on him. It's his fault. I should have been fired him. So that's their fault. So
I don't know if he retires. He's older than what he looks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. He is.
Yeah, he was older now. I don't know if he retires yet.
He's done. If Russell leaves, he's gone.
Well, I think Russell leaves, but I don't think he'd be declined to go back to college. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he would.
He need to go. He need to go sit down somewhere. You old. Go spend time with your grandkids.
Yeah, bro.
Man, he's in his 70s. Go sit down.
Yeah, dude's old. I think he moves around very well for someone who's 77.
He does. That's what he always doing bubble gum.
That's real.
That's that sugar. That's that bubble gum sugar. That's what it is. But we don't see him when he get home. We don't see what he's doing when he get home. On that field, he might be good for a couple hours.
Homie be on the couch just
hibernating. Oh man, he hibernates all week to get that energy for Sunday.
What about the Panthers game, man? Cam, I was like, let's go, Cam. He was doing this thing. All of a sudden, they started being
I think the defense failed us this week. Defense did not. We couldn't get stops. Dante Jackson was getting cooked all game. But I mean, Cam threw for 77%, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. And we haven't opened up the playbook to him yet either. So he's only had one full week of practice.
He looked good.
Not the full playbook. I think Cam did fine.
He looked good. He looked healthy for the first time in the Panthers jersey. I don't remember the last time he looked healthy because that touchdown he ran, that speed he had. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
I was surprised by that.
He looked good, and then he ran all the way to the middle of he was tired of that because that was a long run from the end zone to the 50-yard line.
Tired.
Yeah, but he looked good, man.
Honestly, man, I think, I think for once, like I said last week, if we could just get both sides of the ball to just play well at the same time, we'll be good. It was Cardinals, our defense played well, offense just did enough. This week, our offense played pretty well, but our defense just kept giving up big big runs and big
I
pass
still
plays.
like Heineke too, though. I still like that dude.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
he played. I don't really know why we didn't move Dante Jackson over and put Gilly on McLaurin, because McLaurin was cooking Jackson like nonstop all game. And I was like, okay, cool, we gonna fix the halftime. We ain't fix nothing at halftime. Like came back out, Jackson was still on McLaurin. I was like, yo, bro was getting cooked for like 45, 50 yards of the pass. Like we need to stop this out. But I look forward to Cam continuing to get into the playbook and learn the playbook so that it opens up to him. And if it continues and he continues to play like he did last week, I think we'll be fine. Yeah. I think the Eagles were beating the Saints. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? That actually really helped us out.
We didn't like that. We wanted the Saints to win.
Right.
Yeah, I know y'all did, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah.
And right. And our offensive line is bad too. But it's been bad all year.
True.
But I think all things considering, like McCaffrey had another really good game. Cam did well. So Cam's used to playing with the bad offensive line, so that's nothing new to him.
Yeah.
He used to that.
I did want to know what y'all thought about the Texans-Titans game. Titans have been fighting through, had a 6-game win streak, beating a lot of teams, maybe scraping by, and then dropped this one in the division.
The division game always hard, man. So
yeah,
that was really surprising.
I put my money on the Texans last week, so I was
on the money line or on the spread.
On the spread.
Okay.
Yeah.
Legit. That's what's up, though.
I had them winning too. I was like, I think they're gonna get this game for some reason. Titans were bound to they've been coming
they were
really close. I was like, Titans gonna lose one soon.
Yeah, a bad one to a bad team. So
exactly. Like that was like my whole what was it? When Washington football team beat the Steelers last year, and I was like, yeah, this is that one too.
Right.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen eventually.
For sure, and they did.
I'm happy for Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, I think they done though. The Titans, I think they're gonna lose on. I think they may win maybe 2 or 3 more games, but they done. They're gonna beat themselves.
By the way, they did waive Adrian Peterson too. It did not work out. He played 3 games.
Like that was all media stuff. He
too much hope. We had too much hope.
He needed a touchdown. He needed a touchdown. That's what it was. Hey, it's gonna be a touchdown so they get that record. That's all it was.
True. True. All right. One other one I want to touch on. Oh, what's that?
The Packer game.
The Packer game was crazy, man. I really needed the Packers to come through for me, dog. But it was interesting how they kept coming back, but they left the Vikings too much time at the end, and the Vikings came down and kicked that field goal. But I don't know. The Packers have a couple of tough games coming up soon too, so it'll be interesting to see how their schedule goes. They're just missing a little something. I don't know what it is. The offense is just not quite the same.
Running back, Aaron Jones right there.
Well, I like Dylan though. I like the backup running back.
Yeah, but he ain't Aaron Jones though.
But as far as a smasher, true. But like when they get receiver, up in games, he works well.
And then the backfield catch that wheel route. That's what they need. He ain't that type of guy.
I mean, for me, I'm like when Jones is in there, they should just play him at receiver and play Dylan at running back. But I don't like how TV, ESPN, Fox, all that. I don't like how when the Packers and the Rams lose that third game, it's okay. They all right. We lose that third game. I told y'all done all this. Right.
I'm like, come on, dog. Like come on. Like they give us a hard time, but the Packers and Rams lose 5-6 games. They're gonna be they still in there. They still
right.
And it don't even make no sense either because like y'all are in such a much weaker division too. Like to me, I'm like y'all gonna be fine. Like y'all gonna be okay.
I wouldn't say that though. I'm not saying all that because. We gotta get healthy. That's what we gotta get. Like we can't keep on winning games without our defensive lineman and Terrence Smith. We can't do that. So if they keep staying hurt, we're not gonna be okay. So if they come back and play, then yeah. But I don't know. Amari had to get vaccinated and stuff like that. We'll see.
Right. I was kind of
because he might catch COVID again. Like you gotta come on, man.
Protect yourself at all times, like boxing. So Colts Bills, that was kind of a surprising one. Bills came out flat again. It seems like every time they lose, they just lose bad. Like they just don't show up.
Hey, these new people coming on like Desmond Cobb and this guy named what's his name? Kevin A. Williams. We can start deleting those guys. We can go ahead. We can go ahead. Him right there for sure.
Welcome to the show, Kevin. Welcome to the show.
Yeah,
Kevin.
we go ahead and block him. That's all about that. We're going to block this guy. Yeah.
That's too funny. Welcome to the show, Kevin. We appreciate you coming.
Don't welcome him.
First time commentary.
Don't come back.
But you can do better. You can do better.
Go make some popcorn and some grits.
Only other one, Ravens Bears, real quick. That was dope. Lamar Jackson was out, deemed out on Sunday morning, and they had the backup came in, first NFL start. They hung in there, but neither team really moved the ball the whole first half. And then the Bears went up late, and the Ravens had a 75-yard drive with less than a minute, no timeouts to score a touchdown. That was just really wild, but fun to see that one for sure.
Phillips broke a rib or something? Does that happen to him?
I don't think they were broken, but
just in Rip Fields.
Oh,
he
yeah.
played second half, I don't think.
They said there were no broken ribs after they did the scan, but yeah, Andy Dalton played in the second half. So, Mom says Steelers Chargers was crazy. That was an interesting game too.
It was. It got good and like, oh, it's over with. You know.
It's funny though, man. Like when you go back to the game, though, realistically, like the game should have been a blowout. But like Herbert, 2 costly interceptions, give the Steelers the ball like within 20 yards. You know what I'm saying? Like that game shouldn't have been close at all. But at the same time too, the Steelers had Hayden out, they had TJ out, and they had Mika out. You know, so it's like. Herbert literally he must have over 400 yards. And like he literally got everything he wanted in the backfield, but those interceptions really hurt them and let the Steelers hang by. So
I know A-Dub is sportsmanless, but I'm gonna ask you, Tristan, whoever you guys is watching. So they got a turnover on downs down on 2-3 yard line. They nailed it 2 times. I'm scoring. I'm just me. Hey, it's almost like. I'm just going like let's go play football. That's just me. I don't care. I piss you off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's sportsmanship. But me, I'm scoring. I don't care.
I probably would have kneeled, but it depends on what the spread was. I'm trying to cover the spread.
Yeah, I'm just saying. They close. It's not my fault. You going for you went for on 4th down. You should have punted it. So you don't go for 4th down. I'm gonna go and score then. Like that's what I'm gonna do.
That's real.
But I don't know.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Like I don't know. Like
that would have been.
And at the end of the day, don't like points come into.
Actually, they kind of do if it's a tiebreaker. Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, at the end of the day, like that could save me later on. Give me 7.
I'm like, wait, like y'all gonna nail it? Nah, forget that. Especially if a divisional game, it was against like the Giants or Philly. Oh, be scoring. Like you have to get in there.
True.
So maybe it wasn't a divisional game. Maybe it was like, all right, really let them have it. But
yeah,
because like I said, it looks closer than it was the game, but it really wasn't close. So I'll admit it looked like it wasn't, But
yeah, no, it looked like they kept turning the ball over. Steelers get the ball within like the 15-yard line. The funny thing was they still almost didn't take advantage of it. Like multiple times they got bailed out a couple of times. I think on a pass interference too. It was like, oh my god, dude, that game was crazy though.
But last thing I was gonna say, I'll leave it alone. That guy Taylor from the Colts, he's a monster. Like he's like he's gonna get them in the playoffs, and they're gonna do something. Like forget Wentz, this dude gonna do it by himself.
Oh yeah, immediately taking over for Henry as like that type of bell cow back. Like he's like that. Like,
wow,
5 touchdowns in that game, 4 on the ground and 1 receiving.
Like watching him play, I'm like, Zeke, can you do a little bit of that? Like this guy, like he plays hard every play. Like he goes for every play. He looks for like. But Zeke get the ball, he like trying to be smooth with it. Like I remember Zeke his rookie year, he was like the same guy. He was like, go on.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like, man, let me see what I can do here. I know he's hurt too, but he just don't look like the same running back type. And then Pollard too, he looked like something wrong with him. And he also people was talking about he's a starter, but I don't know what's going on with him. So
we'll watch that closely. Yeah. We'll see Thursday for sure how they bounce back. But yeah, no, that Jonathan Taylor's a beast, man. I feel bad for Marlon Mack. He lost his job easy. Like,
Taylor wasn't a starter.
Yeah, Mack was the starter, and then he got hurt, and then that was
it. Okay.
So that's all she wrote.
It's over with. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Go somewhere else.
Oh yeah. I actually thought they were going to trade him before the deadline. I don't think they could find the right suitor for him or the right stuff.
He's just chilling.
He was on the table.
Right. All right, let's keep it moving, though. We're going to circle back at the end, and we're going to run through our NFL picks really quick, all 3 of us. So look forward to that. That'll be basically our final say, but let's keep this train rolling. Next topic. All right, so NBA talk. you know what it is. We definitely got to talk about the little brawl that happened the other day. This is pretty much the biggest news right now in NBA, only because, like Marcus always says, NBA is not really real until football season's over, until All-Star break, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. But right now, this was an interesting story, and I wanted to hear your guys' take on it. But, LeBron with the hard swipe, the hard elbow foul to Isaiah Stewart, and then in a ensuing kind of like a little bit of a melee, Stewart had to be held back and restrained like 3 and 4 different times, saying like I'm good, and then running after LeBron. LeBron was suspended 1 game and Isaiah Stewart 2 games. Let's just talk about it. I want to get the comments from the Slackers too.
Well, the first thing was his elbow or was it his hand that did it? You think?
I think he made contact with both.
Yeah, kind of like slid. So like elbow and his arm kept going. Kind of hit him twice.
He followed through. Yeah.
That's
like the elbow got up to the eye, and then the lip was the slap through, like the follow through.
So you don't think the blood didn't go to his lip? You think that's a busted lip?
No, he had a busted
lip.
I
think he has like a little gash underneath his eye.
Dang, that's a real 2-piece.
Yeah, I mean, he like, I don't even think, honestly, I don't even know if he meant the elbow. I think he meant the hand, but he just called him both.
He did.
But you could tell
I think he meant intent. Like he was like, "Yo, you're gonna get up off me." Like he meant to harm. He swung hard.
Well, you play like I play basketball. You play basketball, and you download fighting for it's normal. So when a guy hooked you like that, LeBron wasn't trying to hit him in the face. He was trying to like break loose.
He was just like trying to clear him out and do it hard.
He's just breaking loose because if he really wanted to hit him, he would hit him in his nose. Like you want to hit somebody, his nose went first. But you could tell the guy came towards him, so he trying to break. I do it all the time. Somebody only me, I'm like get off him like this. So you're not trying to hit the guy with your arm. It just happened to have. He got a big head too, so maybe his head got in the way and he just got hit. But like somebody said earlier too, if he wouldn't have did the whole little brawl trying to fight LeBron, it probably would have been a freaking foul. You know what I'm saying? Take the ball out, go get stitches and come back. That's how it probably would have been. But he made a big scene, all that kind of stuff. And LeBron probably called the commissioner, like, give me 1 game, make it look good, because they weren't about to suspend LeBron. They wasn't about to suspend LeBron, and you could tell who is true LeBron haters. All of them, that's a dirty play. That's dirty. Everybody said that they don't like LeBron because it wasn't a dirty play. It was just basketball. Sure. So it's happening. Sure. He might be a bleeder too. He might be soft or something. It just opens up like that. So, but to me, it's basketball.
So they showed the video from a bunch of different camera angles, and like you guys are 100% right. Like LeBron meant for him to just get up off me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the problem, like it. To me, it's a flagrant 2. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it, LeBron James. It's a flagrant 2. Like, but LeBron ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like all that's dirt. Like, no, stop it. Like LeBron has been LeBron in 19 seasons. This is his first flagrant 2. His first ever. Like, and then his only other game where he was kicked out was just because he got his second technical. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 times in 19 seasons. Come on now, like that's not Bron. He was trying to apologize too. Like he was trying to get his number at the end of the game to apologize. That wasn't intentional.
Yeah, if you want to do something, y'all first face to face. You to do something. Absolutely. You want anybody to hold you back? Get out of here with that.
Absolutely. Right. So like I get it. So like, I'm cool with the ejection. I'm kind of not cool with the 1 game suspension though, because like Bron. I don't know, man. Like you're
saying you're not cool with it. Like he shouldn't have, or it should have been more.
I think he shouldn't have gotten 1. I don't think he should have gotten 1 game. I think Isaiah's 2 game is a little short because when you look at it, dude could have injured 3 to 4 different coaches.
Right, he was like running over his own coach.
Henry on the court, bro. He was running over any.
He could have got Cade hurt too, Cunningham, because he was holding him back and he was swinging back like get off me. Could have did something to him too, so he could have did some real damage.
I mean, me personally, I agree with the suspensions though, only because LeBron started the dust up, like, and I think he did clear him out on purpose, and I think he did it hard, like he meant like. To send a message with, but it just was worse than what he intended.
I just think
that's a good point.
If it wouldn't have landed, like I'm saying, you could look at basketball all these years. There's a lot of people do that. They never connected though because the guy wasn't like down here. So you normally up here when you do like this, get off me. Your face not right here. So that's what happens. So it just happened. Like I said, it wasn't intentional. It was intentional to get him off me. Like he hooked. If you look at the play, he hooked LeBron. And this guy, he's known as being like a tough guy too. That's his role. He's like type of style. Yeah, he's like that's what he does. And he finally got caught in the face with it, and it's made a big deal. But him going in the back trying to go to the other tunnel, and Melo was like, he ain't coming this way. Like, he's not coming over here. So
That's
I
funny,
stopped
bro.
that.
I don't know.
Like,
So,
yeah, like I just
and
feel
you had
like that's
Russ.
doing the most.
You had Russ going LA on him. He's because if you look at it, he was going to Russ the second time though. He wasn't going to LeBron because LeBron wasn't even over there. So people don't. You gotta watch it. He's going to Russ the second time. If Russ said something to him or something happened.
Right.
So he was just trying to. He tastes his own blood and he just went crazy.
He got crazy a little bit. Yeah. I don't know. Pops and Unc both say it was intentional. Pop says it was dirty, and I love James. AJ and I watched it multiple times.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to bloody the kid, but 100% intentional. And he thinks that James should have got the same as Stewart.
No.
And
he only
then
got 2 games because
what if the elbow just hits his chest? No issue at all.
It happens all the time. It's just basketball.
Yeah.
That's all. It's basketball.
Unc says he doesn't have his history to replace, but you can see the intent this time. I don't know. That's a good one, man. That was a good one. But I definitely thought it was funny, too, because the Lakers were definitely frustrated, and it ended up being what they kind of needed because after that, they went on a run, and they
momentum changed. Momentum changed because they were down at that point in time. They were down. So, like, momentum definitely changed.
But that's how I tell everybody, too, about the Lakers. If it's basketball. You see how AD was hyped and pumped up and playing? He couldn't be stopped. That's all he gonna do when the season get down to it and the playoffs come. He gonna do the same thing. Like you can't stop him down though. He's been playing on cruise control right now. Like he haven't been that hype all year yet. You haven't seen that all year. You ain't do that. You can't stop him. Like and then LeBron's on the team. Everybody's healthy. You're not beating the Lakers. Even the Warriors think they are. They're not beating the Lakers. Stop that.
I hope you're right, brother. I hope you're right for sure. But that was cool though. That's what's up with that. So LeBron's gonna be out for one game for tonight's game against the Knicks.
Not needed.
And then Luke Walton, he was fired by the Kings, and what's his name? Alvin Gentry took over. It's kind of interesting, but I don't really know if that's an upgrade.
I'm like, no, I don't want to do this. I'm good.
I always like Luke Walton. I don't know why it didn't really work out, but
he's a good assistant though. He's not a head coach.
Okay.
He'll go back to the Warriors watch. Let's watch. Right.
The win play crew. LeBron was off the win play crew, but now he's back on because it's suspension. But
we know where he's gonna play though. He can
true. He's not in the win play. That's true. We know when. But one other news from there, Klay Thompson, he did a full practice with the squad. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. Yeah. So it's looking like that's close. I'm just excited to see that. And then the last thing on NBA before we move on, because I know NBA we got more stuff to talk about. We got to ask about Kyle Kuzma's sweater. Do y'all think the sweater is trash or not?
Wait, first I got a question. I haven't looked it up though. Did he lose a bet or did he wanted to win?
No, that was his fit.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay. I thought he lost a bet or something. Or it was like a little. I dare you to wear this thing. You sure he wanted to wear that?
Yeah, I think so.
I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up because there's no way he wanted to wear that. Like why would you? He lost a bet, y'all. Come on, man. Because
it's Kyle Kuzma. That's why. Like, man, you've seen some other stuff he's won before. Kyle Kuzma be doing the most sometimes.
Strizzy, what do you think, though? Strizzy, you never said. What do you think?
I don't know. It's funny. You sitting at the crib cold, this whatever, but like it's just so big. It looks like something that somebody would wear on a PBS cartoon show. Like,
But think about it. How tall is he? Like 6'9", 6'10"?
That sweater gotta be like big enough for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no way you wrote it on purpose. That's no way, dog. It's no way. Now, if he came in there with his blonde hair, then I would say, yeah, he did it on purpose. He didn't do it on purpose.
He does low key look like one of the Fat Albert crew, like the.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Bradley Beal, and them lost a bet or something playing a poker on the plane. He lost a bet. That's all it was. I don't believe he wore it on purpose. I don't believe it.
Mom says the long sleeves makes me think he's the sidelines one of the blow up waivers on the street corner.
Man, I don't know. Where would he have gotten that in such a short period of time? He got that in his wardrobe.
No, that's him.
That's
Pop says trash. Grace says trash. Unc says fire his stylist, suspend him a game for wearing it. Dang,
really, I agree.
To me, I think it's low key kind of fire. Like honestly, like I would never wear nothing like that. But I was like, that's kind of tight. Like, just that's different. Like the long ass sleeves. Like I would never wear nothing like that. But
okay,
I don't think it's as bad as people are making it out.
Okay, if it was like a red sweater with some dope jeans, some dope shoes, and a dope hat, maybe.
Yeah, the color is thrown off too. Yeah.
But he got on those wax shoes. that I don't know what kind of beanie he has on. AW,
The
that's not
lid
fire.
one. I don't like the little one like that.
Stop it, man. That's terrible. He
Ah,
lost a bet.
Bobby
lost a
says
bet.
trash too. Yeah, that is so funny though.
It's gonna come
Oh
out.
my
It's gonna
God.
come out one day. He gonna do a documentary or something. But yeah, I lost a bet. I wasn't
Like he probably like part of the bet is you can't say nothing until the end of the season or
Yeah.
something.
Cause he's not even
No,
smiling. He don't look happy. Look at him. He looking like, oh
man, because he's trying to be like on the runway. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not supposed to show emotion.
Nope.
Oh,
It's probably designer and it probably costs a lot of money too. You look at that probably.
Oh, Pop says stop it.
Thank you, Pops.
Bobby
You
says,
know
I'm
he
also
is.
suspected. No, it's bad and Pepto. Oh, that's so funny.
It's probably a Kanye sweater or something.
All right, that's what's up though. Okay, so that's enough for NBA talk though. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's hit up our next topic before we get back over to the pick'em real quick. So what's next again?
Other sports?
Oh yeah, other sports. Okay, so not football.
Yeah, not basketball. We did that already.
Oh, okay, like hockey.
Yeah, like hockey. Feel me?
Okay, like baseball. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Like soccer, right?
There we go.
Like soccer.
Like other sports. All right, other sports. Nothing crazy, but I do want to have a conversation about the Crawford and the Sean Porter fight for sure. But also I want to go over the NCAA rankings, the college football rankings for this week. We're shaking up a little bit. You got Ohio State moving up to number 2, Bama sliding back to 3. Oregon fell out after their bad loss against Utah, and Cincinnati, for the first time ever, one of the non-Power 5 conferences teams is in the top 4 of the college football playoff. So that's historical. But that's what's up. I'm glad UGA keeps on cruising along. And we got a big date against Bama in a couple weeks.
I think that's going to be the time 4 right there, though. That's my pick.
I think that's how it might end, yeah.
Yeah.
But hopefully Bama's up out of there, actually. I think Bama might not make it in there. You know what I'm saying?
They'll be fine. And they're going to smash Cincy. Y'all going to play Ohio State and y'all going to play Alabama. It's going to be a close game. I'm not going to say who's going to win.
We'll see.
They always get those easy games. And in the Final Four, they always get those easy games. So, you know how it goes.
Yeah, no, I feel you. But Michigan, Ohio State is the big game this week, and I think that's the biggest matchup of the weekend. And that's Michigan's last chance to, potentially shake this thing up. I feel like if they win, they only have one loss. If they were to beat Ohio State, they might sneak up into this top 4 too. I don't really see that happening, but if they were to win their conference and only have one loss, I mean, they got to be up there. So, okay, the Hall of Fame eligibles came out for the MLB, and this is kind of an interesting list. These are the ones that are first-time eligible. But my favorite, obviously, A-Rod is on there, and I'm just really interested to see, is he going to make it in the Hall of Fame?
Of course not. He can't go the first time.
Well, not the first time. I'm just saying in general, is he going to make it in? I wish.
He'll make it in.
He would make it in first time.
He gonna make it in the third time he's eligible. He'll get in. He can't get the first 2. He can't get in there. Yeah.
You think they're gonna make him wait?
Yeah, he can't do that stuff, and then you get right in there.
I think so too. I think of all this list though, David Ortiz might get in on the first
he's
time.
He's definitely in there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
He's just a fan favorite, whether you like the Red Sox or not.
Yeah,
I think Prince Fielder got to wait one more. He's not gonna get in.
Yeah, he might not. I don't even know. Like Tim Lincecum, he might not make it. There's some of these guys that are more on the fringe, but yeah, we'll see.
Well, quick question. He's not on here though. But you think Pete Rose will ever get in?
It's too late for him, I think.
Oh, okay. I feel like if he's going to get in, he would have got in by now.
Yeah, I think they can only be on the ballot for so long. I think that's what they do in MLB, but no, he'll never make it in, unfortunately. People are just can't get past it. It sucks, though.
Yeah. But he knows, he should be in there, though, soon.
Yeah. They also did the MVP awards. Otani won in the AL. Bryce Harper won in the NL. So that was really cool. Yeah, I was kind of surprised by Harper. He did have a good year, but it was more like there was no standouts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he but he's one of the first to, or he's one of the only few to win it with like so many years apart, right? He was an MVP at a very young age, and now he's won the MVP again. And I think there was like 6 years in between the seasons, so that's pretty crazy. That's pretty.
What's the other guys coming with him? Has he won a couple? Has he won a couple of MVPs?
Yeah, he won 2 already. Like when he was younger. But Mike Trout, I am really excited for him. Hopefully they get it together, and hopefully he's healthy next year. This year, he just basically lost the whole season to injury. So, and Pop said Harper did not deserve MVP. So, all right, let's talk about this one. Sean Porter, Unk says Sean Porter beat bad by Terrence Crawford. Pop says Crawford kicked ass. So happy. I was happy too, but honestly, like I think that Porter gave Crawford the best fight he's had so far.
It was more surprising though, I think.
You think so? You think he kind of caught him off guard, and that's why he lingered?
You wasn't expecting him to get those shots off, you know? You're like, wait, okay. And he probably told him when he hugged him, hey man, you got me a couple of shots. I wasn't expecting that, you know. So
yeah. He got close to like, I'm gonna need you to come down with them shots real quick. You know what I'm saying? Calm that down.
Yeah, but I think overall we all know Terrence a better fighter, but
right.
I don't like how his Pops did it. Like me and Pops, next week we gotta get in the ring. No, Pops, no.
I don't like that either.
Pops gotta give him 5 minutes. You gotta give me 5 minutes, Pops. I know you're my dad, but give me 5 minutes. Like, you know, it's the way he did it, and the way he started talking. He ain't ready for this fight. Like he's talking like
right, like and he's talking to him right in front of him, like he's not there, like he wasn't ready for this fight. And I'm like, I thought he fought a good fight.
But I know people like his dad though. They really care about their son, but that's how they don't know how to express it.
Out.
Yeah, he don't know how to really express it. So, but still, you still don't do it that way. You kind of like, hey, it's kind of he should say it's my fault. He wasn't ready, you know, like that. Put it on himself. You're gonna do like that, but don't just look at him. He already looking crazy. Like, come on, man.
He's like, dang, yeah.
I think he really do love his son. Yeah, he really loves him, but he don't know how to express it that way. You know, that's how he was brought up. But at the end of the day, you gotta give him 5 minutes, Pops. You gotta give me 5 minutes in there. So.
Pop says Durant's mom. Yeah, that's comparable for sure.
What's that mean? I don't know.
How she's over Durant.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, it's one of those things, but it just you got to give him 5 minutes.
I just thought it was interesting too. Like and Porter did retire after the fight. He said
really.
That's it for him. Yeah, he doesn't want to be a gatekeeper anymore. He feels like that was like his best shot, basically, to get another title and to get to the top. And I guess he actually considered retiring after the Spence. He lost to Spence a couple years ago too, because he basically said he didn't want to be a gatekeeper to the top, where he's just like beating everybody as they're trying to get above him, you know.
But he's a good commentator too, so he should do that.
Fight, then why are you going to throw in the towel? You're 2 rounds away. Like, just
he's got to do that. But he'll make some good money being a commentator. I think he'll do good with that. So stick with that. But yeah, Pops, you can't do that to him like that, man.
I was just very interested, yeah. And I was almost like, I kind of want to see this again. Like, if he wasn't prepared this time, then can he tune up? But you know, they're not going to go there. I just he was
prepared. That's his
best shot he could give.
For real.
Like, come on, how are you going to tell him he wasn't prepared? He's like, dang, I just went rounds with the pound for pound guy right now. It's because it's really either Crawford or Canelo as the pound for pound best fighter. Like. And I think Crawford did have a good showing to show, you know.
Is Crawford too small to fight Canelo?
I think that won't match up, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that does, I mean, and even if they could, they probably wouldn't want to.
Really?
I think Canelo's actually getting ready to go up again, though. So
you think Canelo is that far apart from Crawford?
No, I'm just saying I don't think either of them would want to go down that road, because if after you lose, then what?
Oh, okay.
Like both of them are pretty much like can clear out their divisions and just keep reigning in. So we really need to see the Crawford versus Spence fight. That's what.
Is it Spence in his weight class?
Yeah, and so if they can make that next, then after that, Crawford basically beat everybody.
You think Crawford is better than Spence?
Yeah, wow. I think so.
Before the car wreck, he's still better.
Both, yeah.
Oh dang. Okay.
I don't know though. I want to see the fight. That's for sure.
Has Spence lost?
No, I don't think he has.
I think Spence gonna get him, dog.
I'm gonna have to look that one up. Let me look that up real quick.
I just think Spence got that dog, a little dog more than Crawford. Crawford just a technical foundational good boxer, but Spence had a little swag to it. I think he can beat him.
I don't know. Spence is 27-0, so he hasn't lost either.
Yeah, I think the car wreck kind of messed him up a little bit, but I think he's back though. I think he can do it.
Oh, that's it. Crawford. Pop said Crawford will take him out.
Dang, Pop said KO Spence. Okay, maybe I know more than I do.
I don't know.
I haven't watched Crawford that much, so that's probably why. So you might be right.
Gotcha. Mom said back to the baseball. It'd be interesting to see what MLB players are on their last opportunity to get in the Hall of Fame. And I'm gonna see if I can look that up. That would be pretty dope. We got plenty of time before the
So it's
voting,
like cutoff time then. Like after so many
yeah,
years.
there's like you can only be on the
yeah.
ballot for so long. And
Is that all sports?
You got to make room. No, I think it's only MLB because I think
Oh, yeah, that's true,
football
'cause-
it's like unlimited.
Yeah, because football, because Washington just got in Pearson, so yeah,
Right.
He's been trying to get in for. Okay, gotcha.
And I think
Is
basketball.
that fair though to put a limit on it though? Is that fair?
I don't think so. But they're basically saying you can't be taking up room on the ballot. Like, I guess.
If you ain't got in by now, you ain't getting in. All right.
Right. They're like, hey, we got to make room for these other people. So I don't know. Real quick, we'll run through the schedule. Wednesday and Friday, a bunch of different stuff going on, bracketing the holiday. But Friday, especially, they got a bunch of college football, bunch of college basketball, NBA, NHL. So get your parlays together. Thursday, we got the Thanksgiving triple header, lots of football. We'll talk about those games in a second.
No,
What's that?
3.
Oh, I thought it was 4. Okay, so in 3.
Yeah, 3 this one again, or 3 on Thursday, and then Saturday, the Ohio State Michigan is probably the best college football game, and then Sunday, Rams Packers. I kind of wanted to get your guys. Well, actually, no, we'll pick it in a second, but that's one of the best matchups I think. So, we'll see.
Unc just wrote something right quick.
Unc says, "I hope Barry Bonds make it," and me too, Unc. But it's not. I think he might be out too.
You don't think he don't get in either?
I don't think so, man. These baseball's the worst about this. Like baseball,
You took the words right out of my mouth, fam.
They don't forget about nothing.
Yeah.
What about what's the pitcher's name that played for the
Shelley?
Yankees? Yeah, did he get in?
Nope.
Okay, he won't get in any of them, right? If you say Barry Bonds ain't getting in, he ain't getting
Right.
in. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll see. I wish there would be some new writers and stuff. Like honestly, some of these older baseball writers, like no offense, but they're gonna like die off eventually. Like there's got to be a new generation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're still like listening to like the 90-year-old baseball writers that are like stuck in the 70s and 80s. I don't know, but and then Mom said this may be Bond's last chance. So yeah, I'm gonna look that up for sure and see. That's just not right. You know what I'm saying? Baseball does their people dirty.
And it's not baseball, but it's kind of it's a sports related. Dick Vitale, he came back he came back tonight, I think, for his first announcement. He had cancer. Like he said he's 82 years old, so he think he's gonna be here by. He thought he'll probably pass by now, but he's still here. So he's gonna commentate tonight for some kind of tournaments like that. He's gonna be there tonight, so he's really excited about that. So to me, Dick Vitale is college football. To me, college basketball. I mean, you hear his voice, he's that guy. So shout out to him. Prayers for him and everything like that because he has cancer and stuff. So he's still here, man. So hopefully he rises out.
That's good though. He can keep doing what he loves for sure.
Yeah, so
for sure. So he ain't no diaper dandy no more though. That's for sure. He's getting up there.
Grace had a thing up there too that she had wrote. I don't know if we've seen it or not.
Oh yeah. Let's do that before we do the picks because we're gonna put that one. Strizzy.
Yeah, we're in a Candyman shirt.
So, yeah,
a couple times though. Because the camera's kind of like a mirror.
Have y'all tried that? Once I was a kid, I did it, and I promise I felt something on my shoulder. I mean, y'all might not believe me, but I would never do it again.
Well,
when I was a kid,
if I believe you or not, but I'm not doing it. That's for sure.
Yeah, I did it as a kid when the real Candy, this little other Candyman, we don't know about him, but the original Candyman, I felt something on my shoulder. I'll never do it again though. Ever.
Yeah, I still haven't seen the new one.
Oh, you haven't? Yeah. Marcus, did you?
No, I'm done with Candyman, though. I ain't doing that.
Oh, got you.
I did. Real quick though, Marcus and A-Dub, I did see Ghostbusters, and I'm not gonna say how many of them of the originals are in it, but I will say, Marcus, it did meet your criteria.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I will be watching it.
Yeah.
Oh, tonight I'm watching the Venus, the King, whatever, what's his name? King
Richard.
Dad?
Yeah.
Richard, I'm watching it tonight.
So
I'm checking it out.
I want to hear what you think of that one for sure.
Have y'all watched it?
I have not yet.
Okay.
But I got it in the queue though.
Yeah, Mom's reporter on the scene, you know what I'm saying? This is what she does. She got the scoop. Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, Kurt Schilling, and Selmy Sosa have one final shot to be elected into Cooperstown. So this is their last chance. And dang, like all four of them really should be in.
That for real.
I was thinking about Roger Clemens, not Kurt Schilling. I was thinking about Roger Clemens.
Gotcha.
I don't think he get if Bonds ain't getting in, he ain't getting in either. So, and Sammy Sosa, if he would stay black, he probably got in.
he's not even black though.
So hey, He confused too many people. We don't know. Is that really you? We can't get you in there. So
I know,
get in
it trips me out every time I see his face, dog. I be like, man, it just don't. It's weird.
Tell me, I don't want to get in though. Watch, he'll get in there. He'll get in.
He'll be the only one. Because the change up.
I wish I had a picture of it right now so we could show it. It'll be a perfect time. Matter of fact, y'all keep on going. I'm gonna work on this. Y'all go ahead. I gotta work on this.
All right. Let's fly through this real quick. Okay. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. That was our little final say, our little entertainment segment, and talk about the Candyman and all that. Appreciate you, moms, for getting the Hall of Famers that are on their last chance.
Thanks, Mom.
And appreciate all the contributions today. The last contributions we'll ask is to throw out a pick if you're not scared. So here we go. Thursday, we've got the first game of the day, Chicago Bears at Detroit Lions. And let's just go in order. Strizzy, Marcus, and then back to me. We'll just fire it off.
I'm thinking Chicago.
I'm going to Detroit, that first win.
I'm going to Detroit as well. I think this is their first win. Hopefully they can make it happen. Las Vegas Raiders at Dallas Cowboys.
We'll go in Dallas. It's that time where Vegas starts to start falling apart.
I'm gonna go with Cowboys.
I'm going with the Cowboys as well, but man, don't do it to me now this year, Cowboys. They have a tendency to ruin some Thanksgiving dinners.
I mean, they have ruined a lot. Like the worst one was RG3 rookie year. That was the worst Thanksgiving I ever had in my life. I was so mad, though. So
flashbacks to that Thanksgiving. And Unk said the first one's going to be a tie. Chicago at Detroit. You might be right. All right, and then the nightcapper Buffalo Bills at New Orleans Saints.
I wouldn't want to play Buffalo after a loss. When they come back, they usually completely skunk the team. So I'm thinking Buffalo.
Marcus, who you like?
Buffalo blowout.
Yeah, me too. Bills on that one. So moving on to Sunday morning. Let's see. Anthony put in his little block. Lions, Cowboys, Saints. He's got the Saints in the nightcap. Okay, we'll see what's up. So does Unk too. He's got the Saints on that one. So interesting. Okay, Sunday morning. Pittsburgh Steelers at Cincinnati Bengals.
I like Cincinnati, especially if that secondary is still out and TJ's out. Yeah, Cincinnati for sure.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go with that too.
Bengals as well for me. Tampa Bay Bucks at Indianapolis Colts.
I'm going Colts. Their running game has been consistent for like 4 weeks now. Like Taylor's just been killing it, man. I'm going Indianapolis.
AB might be back, so I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
I'm going with the Colts at home. Tampa Bay Vita Vea is out. That's their defensive lineman. That's their plug for the running game. So I feel like the Colts are going to run the ball. So I'm going with the Colts in that one. Anthony Weston and Unk are split on that one as well. Next up, the Carolina Panthers at the Miami Dolphins. This is Strizzy versus A-Dub.
I'm going Carolina.
Carolina too, definitely.
I got to go with Carolina as well. Their defense is just too tough for Miami. So even though I love my Dolphins, but they make me cry.
Hopefully the defense fixes some things and the offense can keep rolling. That's what I think that's what's going to come down to. But I think it'll be a closer game than we think, though.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll see. Unk's got Miami though. He's got my boy, so that's what's up. Tennessee Titans at New England Patriots.
I'm going Patriots too.
Yeah, Patriots for me. That one should be a fun game though, especially because Vrabel going back to play against Bill is always kind of interesting. Philadelphia Eagles at New York Giants.
Philly, they're playing. Jalen's playing out of his mind right now. Like they just put up his numbers and compared him to like Lamar's first a couple of games, man. And he's like right there, spot on, like with him. Like, it's crazy. He's playing really well.
Yeah, I'm going with the Eagles too. Yeah, it don't matter really. So I don't care.
Right. One of them.
I'm going with the Eagles as well. Let's see. And appreciate the comments coming in. I'm just gonna go and like kind of call out the comments like if they're different, I guess. Oh no. Don't do me like this.
Let's go. Jaguars.
I'm with you. I'm picking Jacksonville too for some reason. Atlanta's horrible, dog. I mean, Jacksonville's not much better, but
yeah, they have not scored a point in 2 weeks, so I'm taking Jacksonville at home. Yeah. New York Jets at Houston Texans.
Houston.
Yeah, Tyrod's back, baby.
I like Tyrod Taylor, man. He makes this team different.
I'm going with Houston as well. to round out the morning Sunday games. Now let's go to the afternoon. We got the Los Angeles Chargers at the Denver Broncos. This is kind of a tough one.
Right. I think the offense actually looked really, really good the other night. I mean, minus the the turnovers. You clean that up, and that's a totally different game. I like the Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers too. I'm going Chargers.
Chargers for me as well, for sure. They'll get it done on the road. And Anthony Weston says that Jets Texans is going to be an AFC Championship game preview. It might be like a 2028 championship preview. Who knows? All right, next up, the Los Angeles Rams at the Green Bay Packers. Another interesting kind of matchup.
Man, this one's hard.
I'm going with the Rams. I just don't think they're going to lose so many times in a row after the bye week. So
they're coming after a bye week too. They had to get some things right. I think they get the dub.
Nah, they gonna be like the Bucks. Come out that bye and get another loss. Aaron not losing 2 in a row, so I'm going with the Packers.
Got you. That should be a really close matchup. That'll be a fun one. Next up, Minnesota Vikings at San Francisco 49ers.
I like Minnesota, man. Their defense is playing pretty well. Their offense is always, able to put up points because they got a lot of weapons. I'm thinking Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota. I'm going with them too.
I'm going San Francisco at home. I feel like the running game is back. They were running Deebo Samuel. Put whoever back there, they'll run the ball. I don't know why, but I'm kind of leaning San Francisco way.
Deebo Samuel is so underrated, bro. That dude has been their primary weapon on every position on the offensive side of the field. That dude plays tight end. He plays running back, fullback, wide receiver, slot receiver. It don't matter. He quarterback. He plays everything.
They're just get him the ball.
Yeah, put the ball in that man's hands. He gonna go to work. That dude is crazy.
No, I feel you. I agree. All right, the Sunday night matchup: the Cleveland Browns at the Baltimore Ravens. This was kind of weird.
Lamar should be feeling better. He was sick last week. He wasn't injured, so I think Lamar comes back. They win. Cleveland's struggling a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
They gotta stop that run game, though.
Yeah. Who'd you say, Marcus?
Ravens, definitely. Well, Sammy said Ravens. I'm gonna say Ravens too.
I'm going with the Ravens as well. Anthony says Baltimore's going to put the nail in the coffin for the Browns.
Yeah.
So, last up, the Monday Night Football game. I don't know why I didn't make it bigger. I have it all the way.
I don't know. What's going on, man?
I don't know. It was a struggle today, but we made it work. Seattle Seahawks at the Washington Football Team.
Washington Football Team. I think Seattle's over. The season's done.
Yeah, I won't say I was gonna win, but I need those points, so I'm gonna go with the Redskins. I'm sorry, the football team.
I'm going with the football team as well. I want to root for the Seahawks, but I've learned my lesson there. Can't do it no more. So
we have to win Thursday, dog. We can't be playing. These dudes will come back and get this lead. We gotta go.
Washington's offense is looking pretty. Like the last 2 weeks against us and against the Bucks, man, they've looked really, really solid, man. They might have found their stride a little bit.
We'll see. We're about to find out. I think it will definitely be a fun week, though, and I'm glad we got to pick those together and kind of put our stuff out there. So if you're in the Pick'em League, don't forget to get your picks in, and we'll see who wins next week. And one more shout out to Mom Knows Best for winning this week. So that was it. I think we did it. We made it happen. Want to wish a very happy and safe Thanksgiving to everybody. Whether you believe in all that or not, you know what I'm saying? It's still a good day to come down and sit down with your family, you know what I'm saying, break bread. So 100%. Never anything wrong with that.
That's all I celebrate. Celebrate with my family, you know what I'm saying? That's it.
Exactly. So today we've got, these are from Canes. We got the little Canes dog dressed up as Charlie Brown and Snoopy. So that's our little guest for today. Cool. Keeping that moving. And that was it. Do you guys have any other little things you want to say or speak about?
No, that's about it. You know what I'm saying? I want to get in the Hall of Fame. I don't know if y'all could vote, but vote for me. I want to get in there. Don't worry about my skin color. You know what I mean?
His eyes trip me out, dog. Even his eyes look strong. Dog. He just look crazy.
Hey man, I'm talking about my eyes, man. Stressed out right now, you know.
You don't disrespect my eyes while right in front of me, dog.
Yeah, that's all good though. I'm gonna see you Thanksgiving, Shrizzy. We gonna see what you say.
I'm gonna see you Thursday night.
Sammy, I do want to thank you for being here with us, though. I mean, you were definitely the biggest guest that Say Like a Champ has ever had. So
No problem, man. No problem. I wouldn't do anything. I'm just trying to get on this Hall of Fame, man. You know, I worked hard to home run.
Well, you got our vote. You got our vote.
And I appreciate you. I appreciate what you did for my Cubs. You know what I'm saying? All them years, man. I appreciate you, dog. But we gonna get you in, fam. We gonna get you in. That's for sure.
Cause me and Mark McGuire, we went at it that year. You know, we trying out the best, man. You know.
Yeah, I remember.
And my accent might be gone because I don't know how to do an accent like I used to do, but I'm still that same guy, you know.
Hey, that's pretty legit though, Marcus. You're doing pretty good over there. I mean, Sammy, you didn't lose it all the way, so.
But yeah, we'll see. Sammy gonna get in there. He gonna be the only one on that list. I'm getting. I think he'll be.
I can see it. I can see it for sure. So that's what's up, though. And thank you to our Slackers. You know, a couple people rating in some happy Thanksgivings. We definitely appreciate y'all. And yeah, we will definitely be back next week. Next week, Slack 118 for y'all. But until then, like we said, stay safe. And if you're in town, if you want to shoot hoops Thursday morning, we're gonna get out and move around a little bit before we get this food going. So
it's all in that. It's all you need right there.
It's the gooseneck or the turkey neck.
Gooseneck.
So,
that's a jump shot. That's a jump shot, man.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. They're gonna show me how it's done over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm player coach, so I'm gonna sub in. I got like 2-3 good plays in me. So that's what it is. And yeah,
good jumps.
That was Say Like a Champ, episode 117. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Drizzy.
And just remember, on Friday evening, them turkey tacos, I bomb. So try it, y'all. Leftover turkey, put them on some taco shells. Bomb.
That's what it is. From the Taco Man himself. Peace.